guest, Dance from the Nutcracker to Kid Rock, DJ Sasha Stevens. Thanks for coming by.
Hi, how are you? How is everybody?
Good, good. How are you doing? How is your this is Sunday fun day?
Yeah, normally I'm watching the football game, the Steelers. I'm a Steelers fan.
Not a
So
Steelers fan. Did you like the Dodgers? They won last night.
I'm a Tigers fan just because I'm
Okay.
from Detroit, but it's cool they won.
I'm from
So,
NorCal, so I'm an A's and Giants. I go for both of the NorCal bands. I was gonna ask you too because I read you're from Detroit. Did that have anything to do with getting to dance for Kid Rock, or did that kind of wasn't even he didn't know?
well, I don't know. I'd have to ask my old manager about that because whenever people come in town and they're like, we need a dancer for this show or that show at Joe Louis or this or that, they'll call the entertainment companies and, they either have rappers or DJs or dancers or anything like that. So I got that call and
Nice.
that's basically how it just happens. So
When did you
sometimes they have
start
them.
dancing?
I started dancing when I was about 2 years old. Lots of costumes and expensive stuff for my family.
Was it every genre, or what genre did you start with of dance?
I did the typical ballet, tap, jazz, and then move up a point, and then hip hop. And hip hop was like my go-to. I loved it. My first dance teacher, he was Missy Elliott's choreographer. So we had a lot of fun. And I also they had boy dancers in that for hip hop. So it was a lot more learning, like flipping and like stuff you can't just do by yourself, and look better choreographed. So
Partner work and teamwork.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fun. Did you ever get into cheer?
I did, but not my scene. Totally not my scene. I was a tomboy. So
I when I researched you, I'm like, we're very alike. I was in tap, jazz, and ballet since age 3, backup dancer, Weird Al and Mr. Fab, and definitely tried cheer for a year in high school, and it was so robotic. The moves, I'm a
yeah,
flowing, and it was just like, yeah, and I'm a weirdo, so the girls did not like my vibe for some reason.
right. See, I would
Um,
have to come work with us then, because like we had those kind of girls, like the Pistons dancers, and like the dance like cheer choreographs different than dance. And
yes,
they came in and they auditioned for dance stuff because we needed more dancers. And it was like, they wore cheer stuff and cheer. I was like, you can't wear that, and that stage is 200 feet in the air. You're gonna fall on your face.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's definitely different.
Did you ever move from competitive dancing, backup dancing to the pole?
I taught pole dancing, but I never did like stripping or anything like that. So
No.
no, I like pole dancing, but I don't know how I'd feel about it at a strip club. I did DJ at strip clubs. So
Oh
those
man.
were like my girls. They would always, can you get me to skip this song or do this or do that? That was more my role.
Yeah, you're giving me a good idea. So I used to strip, but a long time ago, and I would love to DJ at a strip club. That'd be so fun.
You'd be great at it. You would.
Be
You
like
guys
house
are
mom.
yeah. And it's totally like that, but you have more like it's definitely a radio DJ job. Like for
Yeah.
sure. It's a lot of talking and a lot of like whatever, but it's fun and it's like a family, So like they
Yeah.
depend on you so much. Just like house mom stuff.
Yeah.
So
No, it's your song choice is important for making it rain or
yeah,
not, for sure.
right. And they
Um,
prefer to have a female DJ.
yeah, yeah. Did you ever have guys come up to the DJ booth and hit on you?
No, they would pay me to skip the girl they wanted dances for. They'd
That's
be like,
cute.
"Here's $100," and then she'd come up and tell me, "Well, that guy's gross. Can you really like do short songs?" And I'm like, "Deal."
That's so funny. Did you
Yeah.
ever date a stripper or a girl in the club?
No. Mm-mm.
Not your
No.
jam.
No. More so, kind of one of the girls that was on like a dance team with me before. But other
Okay.
than that, that was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
And so that wasn't your jam though. You were like, I got to go back to dudes.
no, I never, it never, it just, I kind of go with the flow person. So
Yeah.
it's like that happened there. Like I haven't met communities like that in California, which is odd, but then again, Detroit, like we have fabulous Ferndale and we have like all the bars there and all the places there and stuff like that. I haven't really ventured into stuff here in California yet.
So you're in SoCal now.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you miss Michigan or are you liking Cali?
I like everything about California, but it's definitely like moving to another country because everything's so
Yeah.
small town, yet we have Detroit. So it's like everybody knows everybody's business. Half of it's rumors. It's like high school kind of, but at the same time, everybody's family. And like here, like the neighbors, it's so weird. Like my neighbors, they're not mean, but everybody's like to themselves. Like
Mm.
kind of not, like if there's a tornado in Michigan, everybody will be like, come in our house. If there's a tornado here or like the fire we had here, I don't know. I think they'd be like, you fend for yourself. So
I
it's
feel
different.
that. I think it's more cutthroat here in Cali.
Right.
Like you're on your own, it's harder to make friends. I spent a lot of time in Montana. That's where my grandmother lived. And I felt like it was another country because everyone was so
Yeah.
nice. You walk into the grocery store and they go, "You're not from here. Do you want to come out with our group?" And I've got my guard up, right? Because I was in LA stripping. So, I mean, I had seen some shit. So I'm thinking, like, okay, I'll go out with you guys, but what's the catch? Like watching my drink and everything. They were just nice cowgirls that wanted to take me out of the
Right.
town and like show me the town. And I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad. So
That
yeah,
that's how it is. And then like even Detroit, like the music industry is so tight and it's so great there. Like I came out here and I'd been out here on and off for work, but the music industry here is just not what it used to be.
yeah,
Tennessee's got it going. Arizona's kind of, but they're kind of slip fall. But Detroit's just got the best music industry, hands down, in America. So it's crazy, crazy to me. But I think,
I hear a lot about Detroit. I've never been out there. I love Austin and Nashville for music scene. LA was incredible, but I left in 2015 and I heard it's just dropped off. It's just I visit once a year, but it a lot of COVID really hit LA hard when everything
right.
shut down and I don't think it ever recovered.
No,
So
no, not at all. And all the
but the
record
weather's
companies,
good. The
yeah,
weather's really you can't beat that. Have you gone
right.
to the ocean, like hung out in Malibu on the beach? I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I live right by San Clemente. So
Oh,
I'm like kind
nice.
of by the ocean. I prefer to go to the desert. Like I'm a glamorous girl. Like give me a four-wheeler and a sand dune.
Okay.
So
That's
that's more
cool.
my vibe.
I
But
like the mountains. I'm a big mountain.
yeah,
I want to get like a cabin that's usually A-frame in the middle of nowhere with a hot tub and some champagne and that's my like escape.
you'll come out and visit. I have friends up at Big Bear, and they have
I'm
for
all the way up in Sacramento now. I'm back home and I like it. It's a good I have kids. It's safe to raise kids, but it's not fun. There's definitely
yeah,
it's boring for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So okay, also we got to get to I've been on a lot of cruises cuz my mom's a whack job and she's obsessed with cruises. So I do love the entertainment though and how cool the musicals and the dancers are. How did you get on a cruise ship to start dancing?
Um, with that choreographer that I had for hip hop, he liked his group, that group so much. He started putting us in all these competitions and stuff with cruise ships and with just everything. And we would go, 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 go like nonstop. So it was exhausting, but that's
Yeah.
how, I mean, it was just one thing after another, kind of like a domino effect. Like I didn't expect it to unravel that way, kind of like my DJ career.
Yeah. Yeah. Was the living conditions looks pretty rough though on a cruise ship if you're a performer.
Yeah, unless you like up the package for it if they let you. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm such a nature person. I'm not like gonna go sit in a hole
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. That wouldn't be fun.
No.
Um, okay, then so you've backup dance for Pitbull, Usher, besides Kid Rock. Again, was this just the agency, the company? Did you get to like hang out or talk to these guys?
I did. Pitbull's probably the nicest. He's a sweetheart. He went at the casino after the concert also and went up to eat sushi. And he just grabbed a microphone and started singing like in the restaurant. He's just a cool guy. But pretty much
Nice.
everything else, like I have kids and my kids were very young when I worked with Kid Rock. So like I would go to Comerica or I go to the concerts, I'd work, and then sometimes I have another gig. Sometimes I'd have to leave and go to something else, or then I would just go home. Like I wasn't really like, I know the rumors about what goes on at those parties, and I'm like, I'm not. I'd rather go hang out downtown Detroit.
So
So
you didn't do a lot of backstage kind of party hangout. You were in mom mode or work mode afterwards.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I was like, how many gigs can I fit in a day?
Yeah.
Like, let's do it. So, like, even New Year's, like with DJing, if I can pull it off, because there's a lot of DJs at like one event, and if there's 8 DJs and they're fighting over midnight, I'll be like, hey, I'll go on first because I can leave. I can do another one at midnight, so I can get paid more for that, and female DJs get paid more. And then I can leave by the next DJ goes up at that gig. So I could pull off 3 gigs in one night if I wanted to.
Do you have like coffee or an energy drink to do that?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I
Okay.
even, I even have it now. I'd
Same. I'm
rather have
having
your
beer.
I'd rather have yours right now. I have my vape
I
too.
Oh, I had my coffee already. And so I go from when I podcast, I like a cigarette and a beer. It's just like my little reward. So okay, let's move on cuz so we started in dancing, which is really awesome. You've been performing your whole life. And then when did you go, I want to get a whole DJ set. I want to start DJing.
Oh, I was pushed into it. Totally.
Okay.
Like I never like thought of it as, oh, hey, I could do that or I wanted to do that. But I always thought it was cool. I worked with all the DJs. I go danced on the weekend with like Tiesto and like Cascade and all the big DJs, like Avicii even when he was still alive, and DJ AM. And
Nice.
so they were just like, oh, the Pistons, they were like, we want a blonde DJ. Like I forget her name, but there's a DJ in Vegas that they wanted a DJ that was like her. And then I sat down in corporate and they told me to pay for it. And I was just like, I can't pay my bills with that. Sorry. And they're like, we'll buy you all new gear and everything. And my entertainment company that booked me for dancing and modeling and stuff, they started booking me nonstop for DJing. And I got
Cool.
gear and I got taught by the best DJs in the world. So I got pretty
Wow.
lucky.
I feel like
So
it'd be really fun to feel the energy of the crowd, get everybody hyped up, and you're literally putting people in a good mood to have a fun night. You're taking their mind off of thinking about, anxiety and rough times and stuff. So I just think that'd be a really fun job.
yeah, it is. It's really fun. There's a lot of, it can get tedious if you take jobs you don't like though.
Yeah,
Like
like anything.
high school reunions is awful. Like I won't do a high school reunion ever again. It was worse than a strip club, worse than like anything I've ever done in my life. Like
Yeah.
I feel like those high school people that hold on to high school with the reunions, like that are all about it. They don't let it go. So I'm like, that's the one
Yeah.
thing. There's always somebody that will complain when you're DJing. Always.
Mhm.
Can't leave a gig without, well, that music's too booty popping or that music's too, you know, this, and this. There's always a complaint. But with that, with the high school reunions, yeah, I was like, nobody hire me for a high school reunion.
I skipped out on my 10-year and 20-year high school reunion. Did you go to
Me too.
yours?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely no.
I didn't peak in high school. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like I peaked in Hollywood later, and I felt, it's weird. I'm hanging out with this girl from high school. And we weren't that close, but we're getting close now. And she goes, "I thought you were so popular," and I thought I was really unpopular and a weirdo and a nerd, and I was like isolated. But people
Mhm.
thought I was cool, and I thought they hated me. I don't know. Have you read that?
I
Maybe
didn't.
it's just me.
Yeah, everything's odd in high school. Everybody feels weird. I think like
Yeah.
watching my daughter just got out of high school and she's like, she couldn't stand school, but she's
Yeah.
smart. She's smarter than school, but couldn't stand it. And I was like, I get you. So,
That's my younger kid. He is off the chart smart, but over school, he doesn't like regulation and telling him what to do, but he'll, test 2 grades up. So I'm not freaked out. I think that's actually a good sign that
Yeah,
you're gonna do something really cool, just not in a box.
right. He's bored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So okay, so who's your favorite DJ? Who's like one that, you look up to or you'd want to work with?
His name's Brian Trudeau, and I used to work with him. Well, I didn't work with him with music stuff. I worked with him when I used to dance, and he's done stuff with a lot of big actor or uh, big musicians and stuff. And he really works hard with like trance and keyboards, and like his studio is just ridiculous. And he's just amazing. He's all around amazing. And we actually got to go ghost hunting at like one of the old nightclubs after
Oh,
work in
cool.
Detroit a couple of times, and we take the DJ stuff, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to tune it out, and we're going to switch out all the sounds to see if we can pull up any, background noise."
Paranormal
Hmm.
uh sounds. Wow. That's good.
Yeah,
Do you sing at all? Have you ever sang?
I do, and people keep trying to talk me more and more into that. So
Yeah.
I'm going through like this phase, like where I've been on stage my whole life and I'm exhausted. I'm like, I want to go
I feel
crawl under
it.
my covers. Yeah. And I'm just like, so it's like adding anything else that I could be on stage right now. Like I've been through a lot in the past 2 years, and I'm like, I'll wait on that, but I'll go down
Yeah.
that eventually.
Yeah, when I
So,
read the article about you, it really intrigued me because I've struggled myself, but that you've had some PTSD, anxiety, autism and everything. Can you explain when you found out like this is what you have or the problems, or did you kind of your whole life know that there was something you're working through?
oh no, well, PTSD is not a mental disorder. Like it,
No, I mean like you've had trauma in your life
right,
and like
right. So, like, it didn't start when I was really young. Like, flashbacks started happening, like, in high school with stuff. And then, they never knew what to label anything as or how to help anybody, unless you had, like, bipolar or, like, schizophrenia or, like, something that had, like, medication. So it
yeah.
was just a lot of work and tedious, like, mental healing and physical, just to go through. And it's finally like not a struggle. Now as an old lady.
Right? Or we just accept things. Have you gone to therapy or done like a healing camp where you got away or
Yeah, I've done all that stuff. And that's like a mental thing. If you want it to work for you, it'll work for you. Otherwise, it's like you kind of just got to get over it at some point. And I feel like,
Mhm.
a woman in your 40s, you finally like don't give a shit. And that's
Yes.
like that's just it. That's the cure.
I totally agree. I think I went to so many therapists and so many retreats thinking that a light switch is gonna go
Right.
off. And I have definite PTSD and massive trauma, but I call it character development now, right? It makes you
Yeah.
excited. And so I've done the crazy jobs and stripping, and a lot of that has healed me in a strange sense too, more than expensive therapy in Beverly Hills. So I do think you just have to go, all right, I'm either going to put on my rose colored glasses and I'm going to see the world my own way to not think of it in a negative light and be more positive, or it's okay some days to sleep half the day away in bed rot, and that's how your
Right.
body's healing. Then let your body heal, but not feeling bad for whatever your journey is to feel
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, because that guilt is like an oppression, and it'll
Yeah.
sit in your chest, and you're always trying to make everybody happy when you're not trying to make yourself happy, and you know it's sad. Plus, like and I'm not a man hater or anything, but like the shift of feminine and masculinity nowadays is just so overwhelming for women, and maybe for men too. I don't know, being in their more feminine, that's kind of got to be exhausting because we're emotional. So it's a weird flip flop to watch, and I think that has a lot to do
Yeah.
with what affects women. And the men are like, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, and we're like, okay. So I don't know, I think there was a lot of it.
you notice the lines have been blurred a little bit lately. Like I think I've been in my masculine since my divorce for probably 6 years. I'm now raising the kids. I have the house. I pay all the bills. I'm working. And then I meet a lot of guys I'm trying to date and they're like very in their feminine, unsure. Are you going to text me first? And I'm like, "Wait, when I was dating years ago, honey, you held the door open. You definitely paid. Like I'm old fashioned like that."
Right. Yeah, and
I
it's
don't
like,
know.
and they feel like they have so many options now. Oh, well, if you don't talk to me, then, or I don't chase women, and I don't, like, I've heard everything, and I'm just, I'm I'm like, if I went and told my father the shit these guys say to me, it just like I wasn't raised like that, you know? Like
Yeah.
the guys on the dating sites and whatever. I'm like, if you have to meet a woman on a dating site, like we could go to the grocery store and meet a guy. We're not
Yeah.
desperate. We're
Yeah.
not desperate. I can go walk down the street right now and probably meet somebody. But they're like acting like entitled. Like you should have called me back. You should have.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, okay. So I'm not. I just blow it off.
I think there's a lot more DL men too on the dating apps and stuff than people would, I don't know, understand or know. Or
Yeah,
there's estrogen in the water, according to Alex Jones. So
I saw that.
the frogs are gay, the guys are all turning gay. I guess I'm gonna
It's not
die alone.
the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on.
I know.
Okay. I had one of my questions I was wondering is what is your next goal as a DJ? What do you want to happen, like say for 2026?
Um, because of everything that's happened to me in a couple of years, I kind of took everything off the internet. Kind of took everything. I'm rearranging everything, and I want to come back with something big, whether it's producing or even licensing music. Right now, I'm an artist manager for a R&B artist. His name's Aaron Sky, and I wouldn't mind even managing artists later. Like I kind of want to do all of it.
That's
I'm
cool.
I don't want to get bored, but then then you get tired, and I'm like, okay, I get my 3 days. Now give me all the work you want.
Yeah. That's neat.
So
I like that the reinvention, kind of swiping stuff coming. I delete all my social media sometimes because I'm nuts.
yeah,
And then I just like, I'm gonna create a new one now. And then I go, why did I do that? Like,
right.
what is the biggest misconception of DJs?
um, I don't even know what people say about DJs.
I
Really, I
would
talk.
definitely say they do a lot of drugs. Like that's in the scene, like what
Oh,
I
yeah, no. I think the people that come to the parties probably do.
okay.
More so. Maybe back in the old days before we all got older, like they won't even hardly drink or anything anymore. Back in the day, people were wild.
Remember
Like,
when we used to do ecstasy in the 90s and go to the raves and
yeah, they
ugh,
had the under the bridge stuff and everything. Yeah.
yeah, the old
Yeah.
warehouses and
Uh-huh.
nobody died because there was no fentanyl.
Right. Yeah. There's no drug overdoses or anything like that. Well, I came out here too, and I never these, I saw somebody doing methamphetamine on the side of the road, and I
Yeah.
was like, I never seen that before because they don't have it back east.
I did
So,
it by accident. Just
oh
so
no,
I had this hairdresser. This is a long like 2004 to 2008 and I loved her. She was gorgeous and hot and cool and she was dating a drug dealer. And after she'd do my extension, she'd go, "You want to smoke a blunt in my car?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds great." She was sprinkling a little bit of meth in all the blunts and I couldn't figure out why. I loved her blunts. I thought it was the best weed in the world and we were just feeling good and chat. Finally, like 4 years into it, I go, "Girl, what is in your like blunts or who's growing your weed?" Because there wasn't weed stores at that time. And she's like,
yeah,
"Oh, it's a little bit of meth, like just like no big deal." Like, I've been like every 2 months just smoking like a sprinkle of cool. Good to know. Never got addicted,
right, because you didn't even
but
know.
I just thought she had some bomb ass weed that was grown in some good conditions, maybe in Humboldt or something. But it happens. Okay,
Hey,
I did have I
okay.
know. I had a this or that I always play, like, would you choose this or that? And it's Halloween theme because you were going to come by on Halloween, but are you
Yeah,
okay to play it on Sunday?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, would you choose Snickers or Reese's?
Snickers.
Okay. A sexy costume or a funny costume?
Depends on the party.
Okay. What do you have like a favorite costume or memory of something that you've dressed up as?
We won a Halloween costume contest as bananas and pajamas.
That's cute.
It was
That's
really
really
dumb, but
cute.
it was worth $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay, witches or vampires?
Vampires.
Okay. Have you ever done like the Angelina Jolie, worn someone's blood around your neck?
No.
Is that
Oh,
too much? Are you like couples tattoos or no?
I did do that. Yes. But I had to have that covered.
I've
So,
done it 6 times. I'm not judging. The leprechaun or Chucky?
Chucky,
Okay.
for sure.
Going to a big Halloween party or passing out candy?
Halloween party.
Yeah. Did you do anything fun on Halloween?
No, just because I was sick this
Oh, I'm
year.
sorry. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Girl, I worked, so I'm
Cold.
not. Yeah, I'm glad you sound better. You're feeling better, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Let us know how to find you.
Oh, yeah. So I'm at DJ Sasha Stevens right now on Instagram. I am redoing all my social media, and we can put down links if you want to. I'll put links on my pages
Yeah,
too, for sure.
yeah. We'll put all
So,
the links to find her. Thank you so much for stopping by Steph's Rock Show.
well, thank you for having me. I will talk to you soon.